is Adam Levy, and I am the programmer for White Lotus Manor. Um, so I made the um, icon thing that you just saw, um, and then here is the main menu. So the only options you have is the mouse sensitivity. You can exit and start. So it'll spawn you in the basement scene. Normal mouse and keyboard movement. So WSD move forward, left and right. So E is your primary interaction button. Um, so as you see here, this is the first puzzle. So you press E to pick up the bottle. You can swap it. Um, and then so the first puzzle is you need to get each color bottle in the right spot. It's a pretty easy first puzzle, but once you complete it, you'll hear a sound, almost sounds like a drawer opening up, and so hopefully the user will kind of wander around for a little bit, try to go over to the door, but the key's missing, and then eventually they'll come across this open drawer, so they can pick up the key, and they also find a note. So I made an inventory system that you can access by tab. You can click on the note and you can read it, well, mostly read it. And then I also made some extra functionality so you can rotate it around because there is one note that has hints on the back. So after you pick that up, I made a door script that only allows you to open it if you have the specific key. And then whenever you start walking, it'll fade to the next scene, which this scene is the main floor. Your first puzzle, it will be in this room. There's also another note over here. So this puzzle is the tile puzzle, or wall tile sliding puzzle. And so this really doesn't do anything for you except for give you a hint on the next puzzle. This one took me quite some time to get working, mainly because I had to deal with the cursor interacting with an actual 3D object, which was a lot more challenging than you think. And so once you complete it, it tells you that, or it shows you that the left candle needs to be facing right, middle candle up, and right candle straight down. And so hopefully the user or player will remember that, and then they'll walk over to this room, look around for a little bit, hopefully find this note, and you can actually skip the tile puzzle if you find this note first, because this one has the same I guess candle configuration written on the back of it. And then so they'll notice the 3 candles and the fireplace, so hopefully they'll walk up, press E to solve, and then it shows the instructions on how to do the puzzle. And so you hover over, and then you press E and Q to rotate it. So this first one needs to go straight right, this one can be left alone, and this one has to go all the way down. And then once you complete it, this back piece will slide down, which means you can now go to the next scene. So you walk in, fades in, and then now you are in the attic scene. So you walk up the spiral staircase, have some dust particles going, and then if you fall down there, you instantly die, which I'll show you in a minute. so you can, so after a while, the player will pick up the matches, hopefully, if they can find them. And then they'll notice that this door is locked, and there's no key in the attic, and so what they'll do is they'll have to go around and light the candles. And there's a hidden candle back over here. And then once you light all 3 candles, the matchbox just disappears to let the player know that that they've completed the puzzle. And so they'll walk back over here and hopefully notice the key that has spawned. And then open this door. And then they have to traverse across this horrible attic crawl room. And then once you get across, oh no, the key is missing. So you'll wonder where the key is, and then it is actually hidden fairly well right here. And then as soon as you open the door, a cutscene begins to play, and the cutscene goes with the storyline of you're the husband and you find evidence that you killed your wife, and you get shocked, so you stumble backwards, try to leave the room, and then you fall down the pit of despair. So that was basically the whole game. I have a cheat so I can get straight to the attic. So I'll also show you just the death. So I mean, if it's almost instant. As soon as you walk in, it just says you died, and then you respawn back into the basement. So I programmed a pause menu that just resume, it goes back to the menu, and then also whenever you complete this first level, I made an audio manager that will switch between the drippy basement sound into like the wind sound whenever you switch to the main floor. So the audio fades out and then fades in with this new audio. Yeah, I mean, that was basically it.